CJ, I'm sure if somebody told you before you left that you would come out of the weekend 2-3 against the quality of teams that we were playing down in California, you might have said, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But looking back, it feels like we left a lot on the table in terms of victories.
Yeah.
So as you look back at the weekend, what's your takeaway from how we played and where we're getting better?
Yeah. Honestly, I thought it was a really good weekend, except for a blemish yesterday. I thought in the first 4 games against Pomona and Laverne, we were really battling. I mean, both teams, right? It was kind of a back and forth affair, and so I was really proud of how we competed. And then a little disappointed in yesterday. I thought we kind of left a lot on the table. We left a lot of runs on the table. We gave up a lot of free bases. We did some things that we hadn't been doing previously in the weekend. So, overall, we're playing tough teams, and I think that we are a lot better than our record shows at this point in the year, and that we'll be better for it. But, I would say that it was a success from a competitive standpoint and getting a lot of guys opportunities and at-bats and innings that we desperately need.
What is it that, in terms of getting those timely hits with guys in scoring position?
Yeah.
We have the guys in the lineup who are used to doing that, but sometimes when we're starting fresh in the year, you kind of start a little cold.
Yeah.
You saw signs of that coming around this weekend. What do you attribute that to?
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of getting at bats, right? And those situations are really hard to replicate in practice when you have a runner in scoring position, right? And it's the bottom of the 9th inning and it's high ball game. The pressure and like the mental state of your hitters and just being able to really like hyper focus on what they're doing and stick to their approach becomes challenged. And I think, when you're hitting in the back of field house, that's really difficult to replicate on that scale and that level. And so it's a blessing to be in those situations early in tight ball games because of that fact. You're just kind of hopefully shortening the time before that adjustment is made before it clicks for that certain hitter or whoever it is.
Last week when we talked, you mentioned we were going to see a lot of different guys take the mound.
Yes. Yeah.
And you did that.
Yes.
Did this weekend kind of shake up your perspective a little bit on who you may go to in certain situations, or who might start for us as we head into the year?
Definitely. I think the benefit of the 5 games in 3 days was just getting guys time, right, and using guys in different roles, and maybe using guys differently as far as like slating pitching rotations and communicating that beforehand, which we haven't done a lot of. So, and I think we're always going to have some ebb and flow as the year goes on about like who's going really good, what role best suits them, and then who's not, and what role can we put those guys in. So, I think we're definitely better off for having tried those guys in those different situations and getting some freshmen from some time in their first college innings. So, I think it has provided a little bit of clarity on that end as well.
This weekend we're headed over to Olympia, Lacey, to take on St. Martin's University, a Division II team that really had a tough year last year. And is looking at a fresh start this year. What kind of challenges will they present for us in 4 games over there?
Yeah, well, they have a brand new coaching staff over there and kind of a brand new team. So I think that anytime you bring in new blood to any program, that's hungry and coming off a bad season, I think you should make sure that you're prepared. So, we expect them to be pretty tough and kind of going into this week of practice like we're going to play Pomona, Pitzer, and Laverne again. And I think we do that and we kind of fine-tune some things on our end, like, we'll play really well and play really complete baseball and, again, get guys some innings and some at-bats that they desperately need in 4 games across 2 days.